Hello, I'm Jan Mulvey, you're watching the Redmen TV.
But yeah, we'll start with Illarramendi. Marca were linking him with a £16 million move. Again, Marca kind of like
work for Real Madrid, basically, aren't they?
Marca kind of like built in Germany and probably like the Express in England, I guess.
I think that Real Madrid generally leak information to Marca, don't they? So that when they unsettle a player, I've never seen it used this way, but when they unsettle a player, Marca's always the paper that brings that out. Like, so, for example, Gareth Bale and all that type of stuff, Cristiano Ronaldo, Marca is the one that gets them in.
Yeah, I think the most important thing from this is that Rafa Benitez, if you're watching,
which he does,
do us a favour.
He used to watch.
Well, he has watched
one time.
Whether he still, the one time, and then criticised us for the audio. Rafa, the audio was better. I'm sure you've noticed, but he wouldn't tell us that. No. Because that's his management style.
One day we'll write a book on that.
But I mean, he sold us Daniel Sturridge. He needs to sell us Illaramendi. The only thing for me, I can't. Do we need to spend £16 million on another midfielder?
I think for him. Yeah. I think he's brilliant.
But someone's got to go out the door, surely.
Sound.
Yeah, well,
any of them, to be honest with him.
With the uncertainty of Lucas, I'd happily bring him in.
I think one of the things that I really like about him is his reading of the game. And the way that he will sort of cut out and intercept balls and stuff like that. Like, there's lots been talked about him, whether he's a natural replacement for Xabi Alonso from years ago and stuff. He's not. He is his own footballer. He is a little bit different to most centre midfielders. But as far as cutting out play goes, and he reads the game really well. And that's what I like about him. His passing's always up around 90% on the season and stuff. He's had a poor year for Real Madrid. He's not been involved. Yeah. But when he was at Real Sociedad, that's where the Xabi Alonso links come from. Actually, is the Sociedad thing, isn't it? When he was involved in the
no comparisons with Mikel Arteta.
No, whatsoever. He's a prick. Now I've lost myself.
No, the thing about for me is that, and I'm starting to think that again when we played the war chest game the other week, and Matt Ladson from This Is Anfield ultimately fucking nailed it because he was brutal. And probably why he's probably amazing the footy manager as a result, whereas I'm too sentimental. Whereas I think I kind of like the notion that I can't see where he fits into our squad given who we've got in there at the minute, but you know what, he's that good, and if you could get him for that kind of price, I would get him in and I'd give him I love Lucas Leiva and I want to keep him forever, but I would give him Lucas Leiva's or Joe Allen's peg and his squad number and literally change the locks at Melwood or something, you know what I mean? Revoke his parking pass, whatever, just because I think, Mark, at this point, I feel inspired by the Firmino sign. Liverpool need to be looking to get as many top quality players into that side, and if it was around that fee, I would make room for him in Liverpool squad.
Yeah, I would, and I mean, I think he's better than Lucas. As you say, I like Lucas as well, but it is that thing of you've got to let go of the sentimentality about it. If we can get him for that fee, bring him in, and Joe Allen as well. He's fucking miles above Joe Allen.
I love both. I genuinely like as people as well, and they're both very nice. Yeah. They're both nice guys, and I want them to succeed. But I think particularly given the disappointment of last season, I think Liverpool needs to be full-on transfer bastards.
I said this at the end of the season. If there's a chance to improve our club, you go out there and improve it. Illaramendi improves it. Now, I don't actually give a shit who goes out the door for him. I'd rather it was Joe Allen than Lucas Leiva on the sentimentality front. Because I think Lucas does offer you something that Illaramendi doesn't, and that Joe Allen doesn't, in that you have got a genuine dog-dead defensive midfielder, basically. And I think you should always have one of them in your squad. Yeah. Illaramendi would become the fulcrum of the side. Everything would go through him. From 2 years ago, from Steven Gerrard. Yeah. That's what we need. We need someone to take control of the game, who can grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Him passing on to like an Emre Can or a Jordan Henderson, fucking bombing on them down the field, scare the shit out of teams. And I think he should be a fucking major sign, and we should move heaven and earth to get him at that price.
Excellent, yeah. Do you have any thoughts on Mendy, actually? Should Liverpool basically be full-on transfer bastards and basically make a point of bringing him in? And I can say, a couple of weeks ago I wouldn't have agreed, but I'm kind of looking at it now and thinking, if that's the kind of calibre player, if we're able to attract a calibre player like that, then absolutely go for it. You just got to look at what Herrera did for Man United last season and how he was mad. I think a lot of people rated him, but I think when the attention was drawn away from him, he was an absolutely tremendous sign, and just having someone like that, you know, even if it's a mini Alonso kind of thing in the midfield would be terrific.
How much a flight from Chile to Spain?
I don't care. You know what? I don't care. Whatever it costs.
Business class.
Whatever it costs. No, he's still
off the transfer fee.
He's still on the wing. I want him on a biplane, stood on top with like goggles and a leather hat. Obviously the link, it's kind of died down a bit. I think obviously been kind of usurped by all the talk of attacking players and Copa America and all that. But Nathaniel Klein talking could be 15 million plus. Right, there you go. Sincere apologies. We're going to cut that off there. If you want to watch the full show, you can, of course, go over and check it out on the redmentv.com. It's completely free from what I know, pricks. We've done this for a few weeks now. Bellends, knobheads, pricks, caps lock, cunts. But yeah, you know, we do the subscriber shows. As I say, if you want to check them out, we do a free month. If you like it, you can keep it. If you don't, you can fuck it off. Other than that, it's just £2 a month. We've got this show, and we've got the RMTV Question Time shows where we're answering all your questions. Go and check it out. There'll be a link in the annotation at the end, in the end card. Go over, watch it. It's boss. Cheers.
3, 4, 5, 6. Speed it up, Phil. 7. 8.